Hey, they almost came simultaneously, so that's good. Hey, everybody, I'm Lewis Porter Jr., and you're watching Transparency Agenda Daily. It's a crazy night because, like last night, it is raining. So if we cut out like we did last night, which I'm hoping it does not happen, um, I hope it won't happen, but let's not kid anybody. This is South Florida. Anything's possible, and we just started rainy season, so if it's rainy season, that means anything can happen, which includes, horrible, horrible storms and flooding and stuff like that. And that will always drive me crazy because I am a poor person who does not like that kind of rain because I moved away from that, moving to South Florida, forgetting that there are hurricanes here. Not really forgetting, but not realizing until I got here how bad the hurricanes were. And now that I found out, yeah, I never wished for a hurricane on anyone. Never had a pleasure. So for much of the cool, fun stuff, there is some horrible stuff. Oh, I didn't put my hat on. Sorry. Now I'm official. I got my hat on. So today is the 6th of June. Another good day for stuff. And I'll explain the title of this one's episode a little bit later. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, but sometimes people need to understand what I really mean by that. Some people think I'm not saying it enough, I guess. I don't understand. So as always, first off, let's look at our Kickstarters. Of course, we got a ton of good Kickstarters going on. The most important one, of course, 12 more days to top secret New World Order. Yeah, it's like waiting for a baby to come. I keep saying that all the time, but I mean it seriously. I really am excited for that one to come. That's a big one. And Zombicide is at 2.2 million. I just like to see how much money a real game company makes, so I can be a little jealous of it and go, damn, I need to step my game up. So that's always interesting and fun. And I use the word interesting and fun, meaning soul crushing and whatnot. So you understand there's a difference in what I really mean. Because it is kind of like, ouch, I don't know if I'll ever get to that magic number of 2 million, because that would be beautiful. And I say beautiful as in awestruck, really. That's what I'm really saying. But you never know. Next up, of course, we have our Patreons you should support. I hope you guys have been supporting them. These are all great guys doing great work. So you should be out there giving them a little love, especially if you're a Pathfinder fan. It's always, always good stuff. I can't say enough good stuff. You know who they are. Owen, you got Clinton Boomer and Raging Swan. All solid people, all doing solid work. I think you should support them. I'm probably going to start adding people to this list because I don't think this list is long enough. I don't think we support enough people. So I'll be adding to this list. I'll probably be doing it sometime, probably tomorrow or by the week's end. So we get some more people, because we should always support people doing awesome stuff. Next up, of course, self-promotion. Of course, as always, Neo Access Legacies. You should check it out. We're giving away a free adventure, so you can test it out, kick the tires before it happens. Just saying. Follow the link, sign up, get a free adventure. It's not really that rocket science. Oh, yes, and today, Stonemeyer, you should definitely check out their blog today. They came with a post. I forgot the name of it now, but they had a post that came out that, what do retailers really want? That's serious. You don't even know how serious that is. That was really from yesterday, but that's some serious stuff. You should check that out. Very important, because retailers are insane. Just saying. Black Diamond Game also did a video blog on their Facebook. I don't know if he put it up on his YouTube. He didn't put it on his YouTube, but you can check out his Facebook. It's a very good blog. It's just, if you're into retailing and you want to know more about it, something you just check out. It's a personal choice for that. And of course, Gary Vaynerchuk is awesome all the time. So just understand you'll be checking it out because you should. Because did I mention Gary Vaynerchuk is awesome all the time? Did I stutter that? Maybe I did. All right. Because, some people are like, well, I don't understand why I got to see this. But this is important. If you want to be serious about this business, look at this stuff. That's another great thing, looking outside of our business to find cool stuff. So, new on the scene. What is new on the scene? You got a lot of new stuff on the scene today. That's a big animation day, I guess, or kind of related to animation or cartoons, but you'll see what I mean. So first up, Legends of Tomorrow recruits a classic DC heroine. And I'm like, oh, okay, I wonder who this is. And I kept thinking like Justice Society. But then I find out the character they are recruiting is ISIS. And you're like, who, what? Yes, that's ISIS, not the terrorist group. The 1970s ISIS that used to be, this tells you how old I am, that used to be on the Shazam ISIS hour. And you got to see Shazam, which they called Captain Marvel, but it really was Shazam because they don't own the rights. Actually, DC owned the rights, didn't own the rights in the word Captain Marvel. Marvel Comics did, so they always called him Shazam. And everybody just kept calling him Shazam, so the character's name is Shazam. I still call him Captain Marvel because it's Captain Marvel. That's just a personal issue, but boom. Apparently, ISIS from the old shows, they're going to be doing an updated version for Legends of Tomorrow, which I've been enjoying. And as I tell everybody, Legends. Oh, actually, Supergirl, Flash, and Green Arrow all on Netflix. You should check it out if you're interested in the series. Check them out. They do a great job. Start with Green Arrow first, but that was the first one. Then go to Flash. Green Arrow has done a good job being the cornerstone of this, but really, it's Batman. I don't want to confuse you all. If you're watching it and going, "Wow, he's got a lot of cool villains," yeah, Green Arrow's never had half those cool villains. Most of the villains are Batman villains, and they're done very well. So Green Arrow's the closest thing to Batman you can get without calling it Batman. So I would check it out. Just saying, good stuff. Next up, and this is kind of like shocking and disturbing for me. This next one, Cowboy Bebop is getting an American live-action TV series. Look, I love Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy Bebop's probably one of the most enjoyable animes I've ever seen. It was one of the best endings I've ever seen. The music, the entire thing is amazing. The music for the intro is iconic. If you've never heard it, go to this link. You can watch the actual video for their bumper. That's what they call it technically, and just watch it. And the music that's played with is awesome. It's awesome. And if you've never seen Cowboy Bebop, it is a anime about two guys who are bounty hunters, and Edward, their sidekick that comes with them, and Faye. I don't want to go any more into it. And their dog Ein. Their data dog Ein, very important. And there's 26. No, I forgot how many episodes there are now. It's been such a long time ago. But I think it's like 26, 20, something like episodes. And what's very cool is that all the episodes are named after a style of music. Like my favorite one, I can always remember Mushroom Samba. So it's always something like that. So, and that's how they name stuff. And the music usually falls into that kind of genre. So it's all like great music. I mean, still one of the best, probably the best anime music that I like personally for my style. I think it's brilliant. Also, if you watch Samurai Champloo, same guy who did this, did that. If you like Samurai Champloo, if you like Samurai Champloo, you haven't seen Cowboy Bebop, I don't even understand what's going on in your head. So I'll just say that. But you know, that same kind of style. It's so good. It's such a classically cool show. You should check it out just for pure just to look. It's amazing. It's an amazing show. Next up, the art of the title, Batman animated series. There's a Patreon series that I found by looking at Patreon called Art of the Title. And it talks about opening credits for TV and movie and stuff like that, and how they developed them and the history behind them. I'm fascinated about that because motion graphics is something I've always wanted to get into. That's something I've always dreamt about. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love doing what I do, but I always want to do that kind of. That excites me. I mean, really, that just excites me to my core. So they do one on Batman the Animated Series, which is, you know, a lot of people don't realize this, but Batman the Animated Series is the only series that the title of the show is not on the bumper. You know, that's how good it is. You never hear the title. All you see is Batman's emblem at the end. That's, you know, Batman's boom and his emblem. That's it. That's all you see. There's no words. There's no words on the front that say Batman. Nowhere. Superman did the same thing, which is also weird. But it's like, that's how iconic the two symbols are. You don't even need a name. You know exactly who it is. So I just think oh my God. Thomas, if you love Cowboy Bebop, you're going to love Samurai Champloo. It's same feel, very much the same feel. A lot of cool moments. But, and if you're a fan of hip hop, you'll really like Samurai Champloo. Lots of hip hop sound. So it's like, once again, another bumper that's awesome. Something you should check out. Just saying. It's good. So yeah, so check out Art of the Title. They cover a lot of different stuff. Let me see if I can go by real quick and give you a quick pop-up of what kind of cool things they covered. And they do, I mean, they get to do everything. Grease, Iron Fist, the Tall Man with One Shoe. I mean, it's just, and you can look up title sequences. Captain America the Winter Soldier, another one of my favorite ones, which I think is a brilliant one. Oh my God. I just love that one. It's just ridiculous. But once again, a lot of cool stuff in here. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, if you're like me, if you're a graphic designer and one day you want to, get involved with TV and see how that stuff done, check it out. It's worth every cent. And of course, lastly, we're going to talk about New Access Legacies, which since we gave away, we talked about it kind of yesterday, but I was cut off abruptly due to lightning. Yeah, so we released the first adventure of our season 0. This is the one that season 0 is really kind of what we're doing before you season 1. Our plan is season 1 will go up live next year. Realistically, the ideal date will be Gen Con 2018. We're going to go live. We'll have tables being played there. People will be playing it. We'll have adventures. We'll have stuff already paid for. We will already be set and ready to go. The downside currently Well, we got to make those adventures, and we got to pay for them in advance, and we got to put this stuff out. That's why we're doing the Kickstarter in October, because there's so much stuff going on that, I mean, really, if we do this like we're supposed to, you'll probably get at least 18, probably, I think it's, sorry, 16, no, it's 18, my bad, 18 adventures, plus like 4 more for stores, a special edition, plus 5 side treks, plus, oh good lord, an equipment book, and we're adding more cool equipment, and some of it will be mundane. It doesn't always have to be something magical, but mundane equipment book. We're going to be doing a monster book, which we're tentatively calling the Creature Codex. That might be changing, but I might be keeping that name. I'm not sure yet. And we will probably also be doing a it'll be a book of spells, but it'll be a book from a very important book in New Exodus. We don't talk about it a lot. We talk about it a little bit, maybe some references, and eventually we'll talk about it. Well, not this one, but other adventures we'll talk about it. It's called not Forbidden Fruit. Forbidden Fruit from the Tree of Knowledge, and we have another book called Bitter Fruit from the Tree of Woe. Basically, it's the Book of Exalted Deeds and the Book of Darkness. It's just each one represents that. I like that idea. So for us, I named it very much Forbidden Fruit from the Tree of Knowledge. The Tree of Knowledge being in heaven. Boom. Eve took the apple off, bit it, gave it to Adam. Ta-da. So that's why that kind of came up that way. That's where that name came up. I always liked that name. It's a fun name for me. I enjoy it. And Bitter Fruit from the Tree of Woe is kind of a wrestling. Well, isn't kind of a wrestling reference. It's a wrestling reference. They call it. Also the Tree of Woe also is from Conan, but I prefer the wrestling one. Conan the movie, the original Conan the Barbarian. They tie Conan to the Tree of Woe. This big tree. He's tied to it. And the vulture was eating at him, and he kills the vulture with his bare mouth. So I've always liked that idea. In wrestling, it's what happens if they tie you upside down in the corner ring, and they call it the Tree of Woe, which I think is a great name. It's like that's kind of cool. So I said, I'm stealing that. That's a cool thing to steal. So you steal the good stuff. Steal some bad stuff too, but steal the good stuff. Make sure you get the good stuff. So that's one of those ones that just came up that I've used. And do I even have the book cover? Actually, let me see if I can show you. Oh, so I gotta look for it. So I'm gonna do this real quick. Forbidden. So we usually, okay, a long time ago I put this. There it is. Yeah, boom. Let me see if I can find this. I just need an image, guys. And I type in New Exodus because it gives me the actual thing. Forbidden Fruit from the Tree of Knowledge. Do I see it anywhere quickly? No, I don't. All right. So when I get it up, I'll put it up so you guys can see it. You can see both covers. They're some of my favorite covers. I can't just put them up now because it's I can't do it now. Damn it. Damn you, internet. Why aren't you perfect when I need you? So yeah, I'll put it up if I can find it. The Tree of Woe. See, yes. See, Sean understands. Everybody understands. That's what I call the Tree of Woe. So there you go. And the books are very, very special. Think of the best way to think of the Tree of Woe. Oh, yeah, the Tree of Woe is a book, Necronomicon. It's flesh stitched together. The pages are skin, been right on, but it's a very, we have a very specific look how it looks in comparison to the Forbidden Fruit, the Tree of Knowledge. All angelic, beautifully done pages, written on the wings of angels. The paper, it's and it's supposed to be that way. One's supposed to be amazing. The other's supposed to be horrible. So we're probably going to be putting and that's the other thing. Even though it's one big book, my theory's always been the book has pages ripped out of it that people have come and taken pages out for spells or whatever. So there's several copies of the book, but there's no one full, whole, complete one. So you'll find a page here or a page there or 5 or 6 pages here. They're all special, unique things. So each page has something kind of cool. It's one spell, but it's this whole complex spell and what it does. Oh my God, I've gotten a page from the book and either one. So these are important magical items. So you won't find them complete. You'll find them in pieces. That's right. All right. So for example, on New Exodus, we have a thing called the Infinite Library. And everybody knows the basis of Neo Exodus is the center of the universe. Everybody travels they have a big, large teleportation gateway network. Think Stargate, the same thing. It's called a Nexus Gateway. So there's lots of people traveling through the world, getting information and going. Well, the Infinite Library is a library that exists kind of outside of space. So this library is a huge transdimensional library, and it has doorways that lead to it. So you can lead through, there'll be things like internet, so it'll be say infinite library. Above it, be like one little door, small little building. You're like, what's this? You open the door, Doctor Who time. You walk into this huge, large location. It's a library. That's every magical tome and stuff, just full of information. And New Access just happens to be one of the hubs that has a major one there that you can go into the Infinite Library and see stuff. In the Infinite Library, there are pieces of forbidden fruit from the Tree of Woe. Forbidden fruit from the Tree of Knowledge, and some pages from bitter fruit of the Tree of Woe. Not a full book, but pages of them there. They're like, they're very important. The place is protected by guards, the whole thing. There's a lot of stuff. Coffee's horrible, Dana. I hate coffee. Coffee's a devil. I'll talk about it later. So these pages are there that people can get into and look at and stuff like that. So it's a big library. It's a big, huge library that you can go into to get information from. Ta-da! I always thought it was smart to have it kind of trans-dimensional. Because if you have a library in one place, it burns down, that place is gone, you lose all that information. But if it's like an interdimensional thing that everybody can put knowledge in and take knowledge out, it kind of gets a different spin of it. And also it's something that we've always, when doing New Exodus, we want to do a lot of things that were able to cross over into a lot of different stuff. So we've made things that were trans-dimensional. The Infinite Library is one. The Hive, which is it's a prison cell. So think the Vault from Marvel Comics or the Alcatraz. It is a trans-dimensional location where we put the most dangerous criminals, and it's called the Hive. But in other places, it's called other things. That's the cool thing. It's like everybody has a different name for it, but whatever world you're from, boom, this is the Hive. We call it this. And the people that guard it are called such and such. So I'm like, well, they're beekeepers, gatekeepers, whatever. And they basically protect this prison as prison guards. So there's a lot of stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff, that kind of stuff going on. So it's very, very interesting. A lot of interesting stuff like that. I'm just telling you, it's lots of cool stuff. It's very, very interesting. We're trying to do cool stuff, trying to make it more interesting. That's why this whole living thing has to get off the ground. That's why I'm focusing on doing lots of stuff with that. That's why I keep talking about it, because when you see what we're planning and you see everything we're doing, you'll see how much it is for Pathfinder fans, but at the same time, not being society. We don't want people to ever say like, oh, it's just like society. No, we're not just like society. We're radically different than society. Not that we're saying we're better than society. We're just different. Society has one focus. We have a different focus. And that's the cool thing. We want, look, some people like vanilla, some people like chocolate, and some people who are devilish like Butter Pecan or Rocky Road or something like that. So we want to give people that Rocky Road experience. Something cool, something different, something exciting. That's all I want to do. I'm excited like that. So yes, so come check us out. We're always putting stuff up. Oh, also, for those who are actually going to the page, we put up a picture yesterday of a inspiration for artwork. It's a picture I just happened to find of this woman. I was reading something else and it came up and I was like, oh, this is amazing. I got to save this for later because this is going to be really, really cool, which it was. So I put the image up there and I really love this picture. I mean, this picture was just like, wow. It is, the original picture is from, I believe, this is a Australian or New Zealand woman. I can't remember exactly the whole story, but it's like I saw the picture and I had to see it. It's in our page. It's in New Access Legacies on Facebook. Go to the page, you can see the image. You'll know which one I'm talking about. It just stands out. And I don't know what we're going to do with it. We're going to do something with it because the image is just amazing. And I am going to use it somewhere for inspiration for something, for us to do something amazing. So there you go. And also today, if you didn't know, we also put a link up for character design work that I do on our Pinterest page. Yes, you can find the link. YouTube will be below, Facebook will be above, of stuff we do on our Pinterest page. And I tell everybody, and I still don't understand why some people don't do this. Everybody who's in the publishing business, you need to get a Pinterest page. You should be looking at Pinterest, grabbing artwork, getting inspiration. It will save you tons and tons of time. Go check out our link for Patreon, good Lord, Pinterest, Facebook, or YouTube, and just look at the stuff we've collected on just mine. You cannot look through that stuff and tell me, oh my God, I'm getting inspiration off this. Everything you see is amazing and awesome and cool, and some stuff's personally for me, but you understand. Once you look at this, it's awesome, and it's awesome. All right, that's it for today. We've had a nice, fun day. Good information, good stuff coming out. Tomorrow is Wednesday, Comic Book Day. I got a lot of stuff going on. I got a lot of stuff going on. So it's going to be one of those crazy, crazy days. And then we got Thursday, our wrap-up show. So we'll be talking about more fun stuff, of course, more New Access Legacies. I'm hoping to finish up adventure number 3 tonight, and then maybe start 4 tomorrow so we can see what's going on, get some more feedback and stuff like that. What else can I say? All right. I'm going to get out of here, and I'm going to then go relax and probably just chill for a little bit and do some more work and then go to bed. But as always, I want to thank you for stopping by. You didn't have to do that. As always, if you're on YouTube, go over here, sign up on YouTube. If you're on Facebook, you can sign up directly here, or even sign up on our personal page, Louis Porter Jr. Design on Facebook, or even crazier, you can sign up for New Access Legends, New Access Legacies. There's so many different things I got to say. I might easily get tongue-tied. So please sign up. We're doing cool stuff. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be fun. Plus, we're going to start giving away more cool stuff that you guys don't know about. But it'll be awesome. Awesome. All right. That's it. I'm getting out of here. Oh, as always, go tell your parents you love them because they probably miss you. They've probably been thinking about you. And they're probably worried about you. Also, go tell your children that you love them. They're fantastic. Give them a little kiss on the head when they're sleeping. They appreciate that. And that's good for them. That's what a great parent does. All right, everybody. I'm out of here, and I will talk to you later.